everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Nice crowd tonight at the Ogles Furniture Outlet. Thank you so much for joining us live. If you're not here, we're just getting started, folks. The song hadn't even quit. We're just getting started over here at the Ogles Furniture Outlet on Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville. This is the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee, and we are so glad to come to you this Monday night. We are the place to be in Sevierville on Monday nights, and folks are catching on, getting into our third year or so. And if you're not familiar with the program, we are located at 1063 Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville. It's a big red building up on the hill. Inside that building, when you come in the door, look to the right and you'll see a stage. And then you'll see some folks running around with TV cameras and radio stuff. And we do this every Monday night. We have a live radio show. We also tape it for television. It's called the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee. And like I said, we're in about 3 years or so. We thought it was silly when it started, but you didn't. You keep watching and listening, and we're thankful for that. Appreciate our sponsors. You know, we're in a furniture store, so we have pretty comfortable seating. We have a lot of folks laid out in recliners. We're very kid-friendly and elderly-friendly, so anyone in between, we welcome you to come on and join us. Tonight, I'm excited. Lots of great stuff happening tonight. Arthur Rice from the Kingdom Heirs is here, as well as the Shireys, and they're a group that I'm going to introduce to you all in a few minutes. Our house band, the Jubilee Players, are here, and I'm excited for them. I gave them next month off so they could recuperate a little bit. They're not used to show business, doing something every week, so they're tired. I want to give them a month off. Anyway, I told you the house band is here, the Jubilee Players, and they're going to do a song without me, so I'm excited to take a break and listen to them. Make them welcome as they come to the stage, the Jubilee Players. Yeah!
I heard an old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning, of his cleansing blood atoning. Then I repented of my sins and won the victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing blood.
Hey, how about that? That's the Jubilee Players, and they did pretty good. I'm going to let them take a break. One of the great things about being live is you just come in a little late. That's okay. You can sit down, baby. You're totally fine. With me, I told you, and you saw on Facebook, Arthur Rice, lead singer for the Kingdom Heirs, is with us, and he brought his little beautiful wife with us. Let me take this out for you, Arthur. Yeah. So welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. She's running a little late. She had to drop her son off at church.
Okay.
This afternoon.
She is a big talker, and so I've asked her to share her testimony with us. No, I'm kidding. She'd die. But Tammy, Arthur's wife, Arthur's been a friend of mine for a long, long time. One of the first people I met in Pigeon Forge when I moved here to work at the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame is probably my first friend that I did meet there. And he has been a faithful friend ever since. And Tammy, his wife, is a runner. You see her, I'm friends with her on Facebook, and she's running all the time, just horrible races. Like, I don't even drive that much. I mean, she runs forever,
No.
you know, like, the idea of running 5 miles is just absurd to me. I mean, my church and my house and the radio TV show is 2 minutes from my house. So I can't imagine running here. You know, that thought just horrifies me.
She does
But
5 miles before breakfast.
yes, she runs every single day. And Arthur, we know Arthur. He's the lead singer for the Kingdomaires there at Dollywood, our host group. And Arthur, we're talking about the National Quartet Convention coming to Pigeon Forge. And in Pigeon Forge is the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame, and that's important to you. And you actually serve in a capacity there. Tell me about it.
I am the president this year, and we are very excited about what the Lord is doing at the Hall of Fame, and we're thankful that Dollywood has given us a home, for one thing.
Yeah.
And you know, we get a lot of folks that come through there and get to see what our music is about, and get to learn a little history about our music. And you know, we can't go forward unless we know where we've been. So we want to protect that heritage and let the world see the heritage that we have, that God's given us through the years, and how He's used our music and how He's used us. In spite of us, He's used us and used our music, and we're just thankful for what He's done.
And because the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame is at Dollywood, folks that have never heard of the music or aren't even Christians are exposed to that. And that's something that the genre of Southern Gospel music appreciates about Dollywood, because they have given us a home there. I worked there. That was my first gig in the industry. I worked there in the gift shop, made $6 an hour. That was my break into gospel music stardom.
You made how much?
$6 an hour.
Wow.
It was 50. Can you believe that was 15 years ago?
That's hard to believe,
Isn't that funny?
It's hard to believe. But,
Lots happened since, and you know, I wanted to sing gospel music. I moved here and to do that, and I certainly am thankful that God has given me the desires of my heart. Lola worked with me. She's in the audience down there. All my friends were like 80, you know, that I work with, and Arthur, you know, the Kingdomaires. So anyway, Arthur is now the president of the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame, which is cool. And Tammy, you have helped out a little bit with your passion of running, and you all are working together for a big event that's going to come pretty soon as part of the National Quartet Convention. Tell me about it.
It's Saturday, September 27th at 8 a.m., and we'll be doing a 5K run, which is 3 miles, and then if you don't want to run the 3 miles, you can do a 1-mile walk. And all the proceeds go to the SGMA, and it's and if you register for the $25, you get a 1-year membership too.
Okay, so are Southern Gospel singers doing this?
Yes.
Who's doing it?
Tribute, the Kingdomaires.
All the Kingdomaires are?
Karen Peck, Gooch.
Is all the Kingdomaires are doing it?
I don't know.
Is Jeff doing it?
No.
They'll
be there.
They all need to register soon. Would be nice.
We don't even care if they run. If you just give us the $25,
Yes.
we'll be as pleased as punch. Where is this race? Where's it going to take place?
By the LeConte Center.
Okay,
we're just
where
going,
the Quartet Convention is coming.
Yes.
And someone that knows a little bit about the Quartet Convention, and I'm sure we can get the camera over to him, but Clark Beasley is here, and I didn't expect him to come. I invited him on Facebook, and Arthur said, well, look, Clark's here, so thank you for coming and being with us tonight. So welcome to the Smoky Mountains.
Well, thank you, and I've been here 2 months, and it's taken me this long to get here. I should have been here a long time before
You should,
now.
and this is where you need to buy your furniture. Isn't this cool?
We actually did some shopping here.
Okay, okay.
We ended up buying some at Brand X, but yeah,
Okay.
we definitely looked through here. This is an amazing showroom here.
Well, so folks know who you are. Give me your exact title for the Quartet Convention.
Well, the title is Executive Vice President. In practicality, I'm the guy that works late and doesn't get paid overtime.
Yes, you work all the time, all year long, putting the National Quartet Convention together. And so folks know what a big deal the Quartet Convention is. Just tell them what it is.
Well, it's gospel music's largest annual event. It brings together about 40,000 people throughout the course of about 6 days. And we'll have, like I say, throughout the course of those 6 days, we'll have 40,000 individuals who will interface with the convention at some level. And they'll be coming from 40 states and about half dozen foreign countries. And
isn't that great?
And it's
so
amazing
cool.
how true to its original vision it still is. It was designed to be the showplace for traditional gospel music, where fans and supporters of that music could come to one location at one time, at one place, see all their favorite artists. And and so by going to that event, you could see them all there throughout the course of the week. It's very true to that original vision that J.D. had back in 1957.
Yeah.
So.
Just curious, how many in here have ever been to the Quartet Convention? Raise your hands for me. A few of the folks in here have. Well, we have a great opportunity. It's kind of at your back door this year. So again, Clark, the dates of Quartet Convention are what?
Yeah, September 21st to the 27th.
Okay, and so folks know every night there is a concert.
Absolutely. Actually, historically, it has started on Monday. A few years ago, we started a bonus concert on Sunday. And that's a general admission concert. But this year, it's a more expanded format than what we've ever offered before.
Okay.
And it will be a large concert in and of itself.
So moving here to Pigeon Forge, I think people are excited about it. I think this is a vacation destination. Folks come to Pigeon Forge that love Southern gospel music anyway because it's a family-friendly town. So I think moving here is going to be a good move for the Quartet Convention.
Well, we are in striking distance of an all-time attendance record. So the move is definitely going to be a win. And,
good for you.
And what's exciting for me is a third of our attendees are coming to the convention for the first time.
That's great.
So
that's encouraging to hear. If folks want to get information about the 5K run, tell them how to do that.
You can go to our website, stma.org. And there's a link on there. It'll take you right to I Am Athlete where you can register.
Okay.
And they will, of course, they send us the proceeds for it, but you can register there. And but you can do that, or you can go to I Am Athlete actually. But the easiest way is to go to sgma.org and click on the link.
And that stands for Southern Gospel Music Association. It's also on Facebook, isn't it? Yes. And tell them, a lot of our folks that listen are on Facebook. How do they find that? Search for what? You remember what it's called? You invited me, but I'm not going.
Yeah, it's SGMA Hall of Fame 5K.
Just go to do a search for SGMA on Facebook, and you'll end up finding it. Is that right? I think so. It's just $25, folks. You get your membership to the Southern Gospel Music Association with that as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
With your entrance to that, I'm going to ask Arthur.
Which is normally $25 anyways.
Okay.
So you're getting a T-shirt and your membership along with that, and will help support our.
Don't want to run. And if you are not a runner, or if you don't want to walk a mile, we'll be set up the whole week at the SGMA booth, and you can come and give a donation of the $25, and you can get the goodie bag and the T-shirt as well. You don't have to run or walk.
Okay, as Arthur makes his way down to the stage, folks, I want to remind everybody you're watching and listening to the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee live from the Ogles Furniture Outlet on Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville. So glad tonight our friends the Shireys are here. Arthur Rice from the Kingdom Heirs with his wife Tammy talking about the Southern Gospel Music Association 5K run that's coming up. Clark Beasley from the National Quartet Convention swung by to share with us what's going on there. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of great things going on. It's a good place to be, isn't it? Folks, we have to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to hear songs from Arthur Rice, okay?
Ogles Furniture Outlet offers factory direct prices for furniture, mattresses, accessories, and more for Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and the surrounding areas. The 63,000 square foot showroom features one of the largest collections of bedroom sets, dining tables, sofas, and recliners around. Come see us at the Big Red Building on the Hill at 1063 Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville.
Let's make him welcome as he comes to the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee, Arthur Rice.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Boy, y'all look comfortable test driving those recliners down there. Here's a song everybody will recognize. Put your hands together, help with this. They tried my Lord and Master with no one to defend. Within the halls of Pilate, he stood without a friend. I'll be a friend to Jesus. My life for him, I'll spend. I'll be a friend to Jesus until my years shall end. To all who need a Savior, This friend I recommend because he brought salvation. That's why I am his friend. I'll be a friend to Jesus. My life for him I'll spend. I'll be a friend to Jesus until my years shall end. I'll be a friend to Jesus. My life for him I'll spend. I'll be a friend to Jesus until my years shall end. Until my years shall end. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I've been singing a long time, probably 30 years, I guess, and, I have folks every day that come up and ask me, why do you sing? Why are you still singing? Well, Squire Parsons wrote a song several years ago, and you can go ahead and start it. And I love this song. Squire put it in words that I could probably never come up with and say it like he said it in this song. It says, I sing because. I hope it's a blessing. I've been singing about my Lord for many years. I've sung when I've been happy. I've even sung when I've had tears. I've even had folks who've asked me if it's all been just a show. But the reason I'm still singing, I want the world to know. I sing because I sing because there is a power that saves. I sing because His grace is real to me. I sing because I know I'm not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all eternity. Now I've sung to those walking through a fiery trial, and I've watched their saddened faces as they turn into happy smiles. Well, I've even had to bow my head and whisper, Lord, please do the same for me. And I'm glad that I can tell you He's always given victory. I sing because there is an empty grave. I sing because there is a power that saves. I sing because His grace is real to me, real to me. I sing because I know I'm not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all eternity. I sing because I know I'm not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all
How about that, folks? Arthur Rice, and you can catch him at Dollywood singing lead for the Kingdom Heirs there. and president of the Southern Gospel Music Association. Folks, if you're just tuning in, this is the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee coming to you from the Ogles Furniture Outlet on Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville. I know you're going to enjoy music from this next group. Make them welcome as they come to sing the Shireys. Yeah!
Some that morning the trumpet's gonna sound to call his church away. I'll be leaving town, I'll be heaven bound, no longer I'll have to stay. When Gabriel blows the horn to call the Christians home, you better get out of my way. I'll be running through the gates, shouting all the way, one of these days. Well, I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. And I'm gonna end this earthly story one of these days. I'm gonna shake the hands of saints of old, see my Savior's face. And I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. When I get to heaven, I will be rejoicing, oh, it won't be long. I'll be singing with the angels, can't you hear it ringing a hallelujah song? I'll be praised Christ the Savior, singing in the choir for eternity long. On the streets of gold, hearing stories told, one of these days. And I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. And I'm gonna end this earthly story one of these days. I'm gonna shake the hands of saints of old, see my Savior's face. And I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. Well, I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. I'm gonna end this earthly story one of these days. Shake the hands of saints of old, see my Savior's face. And I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. Well, I'm gonna walk the streets of glory one of these days. One of these days.
How about that, folks? That's the Shireys. Thank you all for grabbing the microphone and talking it pretty good, but thank you all for coming and being with me tonight. Did you just come off the road?
We did, and we're excited. We've been actually on a tour in Kentucky, and we were singing Friday, Saturday. We sang 3 times on Sunday and headed here. So
okay,
had a wonderful weekend.
Tell me where you are based out of.
We're based out of Columbia, South Carolina, and of course our daughter Victoria just got married.
That's right.
And her husband and she live in Raleigh, North Carolina now.
So why don't you introduce the group to everyone so we know who we're talking about?
This youngin' right here is our baby girl. She's 22 years old, and she's still at home with mom and dad right now. She promised she'd stay there till she was 27, so we're looking forward to that.
I'll keep mine forever. I understand, so that's cool.
I know.
Okay.
And then Victoria, of course, she's 24, and she just got married February 25th of this year.
Yep.
And so her name now is Miss Victoria Boland.
Victoria Boland. Okay.
Yes. And of course Wayne there is the backbone of the group and the driver, and he does just about everything.
He has to. I can't imagine. You do everything. Best looking man in the group, isn't he? Well, you all, we hear their songs on the radio around here, and I'm sure some of you all have even had them for concert at your church. And but they travel. You all do this all the time, full time, right?
Yes. We are full time.
And if folks want to get a hold of you, give me your contact information.
You can go to our website. It's www.theshireysministries.com.
And let's spell that, because the first time I ever emceed for them, I got it wrong and they got mad. I was like, "Welcome the Shirleys," and she was like,
we get that.
as they're coming up on stage. But I'm sure that happens all the time. So
Everybody does
spell it.
It is Shirey, Shirey.
And
So
what's the
Shireys.
what's the stupidest thing anyone's ever said trying to say your name?
Shiveys.
Shiveys.
And Shireys.
Yeah,
Shireys.
Shireys. We do get the Shireys, but Shirley is most.
Shirley.
That's
Well,
most
good. I
popular.
don't feel quite as bad. But they're great singers, and I've asked them to come and do a couple more songs for us. Make them welcome. I'll get it right. The Shireys as they come to sing.
While fishing in a boat one
night. Storm crashed all around. The disciples were gripped with fear. Jesus could not be found. When they saw him asleep below, they could not believe their eyes. They woke him from his slumber. He looked at the seas and cried, "Peace, be still." And the winds and waves, they had to obey. When he cried, "Peace," the storm, it just could not stay. When you're ever in doubt and think the storms will never end, wake the Master and fully trust in him. 'Cause when he speaks to the storm,